The Galactic Council chamber was filled with whispers. Alien representatives from 100 species sat in the ringed amphitheater, their voices hushed but tinged with unease. News traveled fast, faster than light itself through rumor. For the first time in centuries, the word human had been spoken not as a myth or cautionary tale, but as fact. Ambassador Velith of the Cellari adjusted her crystalline crown and scanned the room with unblinking eyes. "It is impossible," she hissed. "Humanity has been gone for 500 years. Their colonies collapsed, their fleets disintegrated, their homeworld quarantined. They are extinct." Yet even as she said it, she could feel the tremor of fear ripple across the chamber. Every elder species remembered what humanity had been: unpredictable, reckless, and far too capable for a death-world species. They had risen in less than a millennium from primitive rockets to interstellar travel, something that had taken most species tens of thousands of years. The Council had been relieved when Earth fell silent. Some said humans had destroyed themselves in wars. Others believed disease or resource collapse. But no one dared investigate too closely. The galaxy had been only too glad to erase them from memory. Until today, a great shadow fell across the chamber windows as something vast moved into orbit above the Council station. Every delegate turned their gaze skyward. What they saw stole the words from their throats. It was a fleet, sleek, angular, and forged from alloys no scanner could read. Ships bristling with weapons that hummed with restrained energy. At their center, a colossal vessel eclipsed the stars. It was not built for mere war. It was built as a statement. The chamber doors opened with a hiss. Into the stunned silence walked a single figure. He was unmistakably human. Tall, scarred. His presence radiating the quiet confidence of someone who carried centuries of history behind him. His uniform bore no insignia, only a simple emblem. A fractured earth encircled by a rising flame. His eyes swept the room, and the whispers died. "I am Commander Elias Ward," he said, his voice carrying with effortless authority. "And I speak for the Terran Ascendancy." The council members shifted nervously. Some leaned back in instinctive fear. Others glared in open hostility. Velith forced her voice steady. "You should not exist. Humanity vanished. We assumed you extinct." Elias's mouth curled into something between amusement and disdain. "That was your hope, not your truth. We left, by design. While you squabbled over sectors and trade routes, we went deeper, into places you dared not tread. Black holes, dark energy storms, dead galaxies. We studied them, we mastered them, and we returned." His words landed like hammer blows. Every representative in the chamber felt the weight of what he implied. Another ambassador, scaled and cold-eyed, leaned forward. "If you have returned, it is not out of charity. What do you want?" Elias's gaze was sharp as a blade. "What humanity has always wanted. Freedom, respect, and a seat at this table, not as a junior species under your thumb, but as equals." He paused, then added softly, "Perhaps even as more than equals." The chamber stirred. No one missed the unspoken warning. Velith found her courage, thin though it was. "You cannot simply threaten the Council. If you provoke us, every fleet in this galaxy will rise against you." Elias's expression remained calm, but his eyes glittered. "Then you misunderstand. We do not threaten, we demonstrate." From orbit, the human flagship released a pulse. Instantly, every system aboard the station flickered. Weapons powered down, shields collapsed, even life support briefly shuddered before stabilizing. The pulse was precise, controlled, terrifying in its elegance. Gasps echoed through the chamber. Entire civilizations had poured millennia into developing technologies to resist hacking, jamming, disruption. And the humans had just bypassed them all as though swatting flies. "Do not mistake silence for weakness," Elias said. "We disappeared because we chose to. We return now because we are ready. The galaxy has grown complacent in our absence. That ends today." The chamber was utterly still. No one dared speak. For the first time in centuries, the galaxy remembered why humanity had been feared. And as Elias Ward turned and walked from the chamber, leaving only silence behind, the council knew the truth. Humanity had not merely survived. They had ascended,